Hey guys, this is Raghu Reddy here, and welcome to the show. On this episode, I have a very special guest, and his name is Jeremy Go. Jeremy, welcome to the show.
Hello, my name is Jeremy. It's honored today to be invited by Reddy on this show.
Awesome, Jeremy, and thanks for being on the show. So, Jeremy, where are you located?
Well, I'm located in the International Financial Hub of Asia, and they call this place Singapore.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Have you been over here?
Yeah. I stay in Singapore. Awesome. So,
Awesome.
Jeremy, what do you do?
I'm actually a certified financial planner. Some would call us CFP. And my specialty is actually in retirement planning and estate distribution planning.
Wow, that's fantastic. Awesome. So, since how many years have you been doing this awesome job, Jeremy?
Well, it's about 7 years. So if you ask me, it has been an amazing journey so far, helping lots of people.
Wow, that's fantastic. And that's really wonderful
Thank
to
you.
hear that. So,
Yeah.
Jeremy, I know that you have achieved MDRT multiple times, and you're also a COT achiever. So, in these
Yes,
7 years,
yes.
and so how has your journey been?
Well, if you ask me, definitely the journey ain't exactly a smooth and easy one. It is a journey that requires a lot of effort, a lot of persistence. So, but thankfully, so far everything has been going well for me, if you ask me.
Wow, that's fantastic. Nice to hear that. So, Jeremy, what made you come into this field? Why did you select to become a financial advisor?
Well, Reddy, so many people has asked me this story in the past. So usually I will share with them the story of when I was much younger. When we were much younger, many of us will have some ambition that we hope to be when we grow up. So maybe just to share with you, Reddy, my initial ambition was to be a doctor.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And yes, a doctor. So of course, many people will have asked me, wow, Jeremy, it seems that a doctor and a financial advisor, whatever you're doing is totally different. But I beg to differ. I actually beg to differ. Why is that so? Okay. When I started in this industry, maybe about 7 years ago, it was actually a change in industry.
Mm-hmm.
Previously, I was a BDM. I was doing a BDM role in the FMCG industry, fast-moving consumer goods. And from that, I get my relevant certifications and degrees and papers and my CFP to become a CFP. Now, why the big change? The answer is simple. Just like when I was younger, I want to be a doctor because I want to be in the job that helps, that involves helping in the life and death of people. I want to be in a job that has an impact in the life and death of people. So, well, things don't exactly work out the way such that I become a doctor, but I realize one thing. There's another occupation out there that, if you ask me, is as noble as a doctor, because the things that we deal in, the things we do, has a direct impact in the life and death of many people out there. Why is that so? Because we do financial planning for them to make sure that at birth, the mothers are protected in case something wrong is to gone wrong during their delivery. At death, we make sure that there's a sum of payout that is given to their beneficiaries to make sure that life goes on as per normal for them, so that things do not become haywire. During their retirement, we make sure that they have enough to eat. Therefore, if you ask me, don't you think that right now as a financial advisor, Reddy, I'm still involved in the life and death of many people out there?
Of course. That's why I call financial advisors in the community as financial surgeons.
Yes, I like that. So In fact, that's what some of my clients say, that whatever I'm doing now is as noble as a surgeon as well, because I help them actually work out what exactly are their issues with their financial health.
Absolutely, that's awesome, awesome, fantastic, fantastic.
Yeah.
So when you came into this field initially,
Yep.
I'm sure that you went through a lot of struggles and challenges. So the question
Oh,
is, how
yes.
did you overcome that struggle?
You see, already, life is about struggles and meeting with setbacks. But, you know, how I perceive struggles and setbacks are that struggles and setbacks are just commas, in all our life, to help us to slow down and just to reflect just a bit better and to think how we can reposition ourselves before moving forward. So that's that. If you ask me, setbacks are around. That's what I feel about setbacks in the first place. Now, secondly, overcoming setback and not letting setback hold you back is important. Now, how do I do it? Well, personally, if you ask me, I like to run a lot. I feel that running makes me happier. So whenever I encounter setbacks in my life, what I do is I will put on my running shoes, put on my jogging attire, go to the park near my house, and then I will start to run. 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers, 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers. And as I run, I just throw out punches in the air and I tell myself, Jeremy, you got to be positive. Keep talking to myself that, you got to be focused on your goals, okay? Why you deserve better. And basically, whatever that is happening, all these setbacks, it's just how the universe is just telling you to slow down, reposition, and how to learn from your mistakes so that you can do even better moving forward.
Wow, that's awesome. So a lot of self-talk and self-motivation.
Lots of self-talk, lots of telling myself, jogging. Sometimes, I'll be on my jogs, I'll be talking, I'll be shouting, and there will be passers-by coming over and they'll think that, what's wrong with this guy? But I just don't care. I just tell myself, that's how I motivate myself, self-motivation.
That's fantastic. Awesome. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So, what's your driving force, Jeremy? What's your big why?
My big why? If you ask me, it will be, my big whys, there are many. Of course, of the fact that I've found reason in what I like to do. As I said previously, it's about the meaning of able to impact people's life and death. That is the big one of the why. The second why, if you ask me, is my family. My family, they are a strong driving force about me wanting to get better so that I can, provide for them better. Because after all, I'm the sole breadwinner. So yes, this is the big why, the big reason that is moving me forward to get better.
Wow, that's fantastic. Wonderful.
My clients and my family.
Wonderful. So what's your personal vision for the future?
My personal vision for the future. Okay. What I personally feel is that I hope that in the near future, or should I say, I envision myself in the near future that I'll be representing myself better digitally, so that I'll be able to connect better with my clients on various social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, WeChat, LinkedIn, or even Telegram. So that is one thing that I hope to represent myself. And then the next vision, through social media platform, I hope to actually help all my clients all over Asia to tap on Singapore as the international renowned financial hub, and of course, their personal destination of choice to plan for their wealth and retirement.
Wow, that's fantastic. Wonderful. Awesome.
Thank you.
So, because of this COVID-19 crisis, everything has changed, So, the marketplace has changed. The economy is not going to be the same, So there are a lot of changes.
After everything.
And with that comes a lot of challenges. So, My
There will
question to
be,
you
there will
is,
be.
how are you geared up to meet those new challenges in the future so that you can serve your clients better?
You see, actually, because of the COVID-19 situation, the fact remains that I have actually become busier than ever. Because in the past, one of the struggles of meeting clients is traveling. Although Singapore is small, from the east to west of Singapore, it probably takes about 40 minutes to 45 minutes to travel. But again, traveling requires time, and it takes a lot of focus and effort to drive on the road, and you got to be careful. So at most in the past, I'm just able to meet three clients to four, maybe three clients in a day. But right now, because I've pivoted early to using video conference on Zoom to see my clients, I'm actually seeing maybe sometimes 5 or 6 clients in a day, and many times they are back-to-back Zoom meetings. So if you ask me, what I've done is I've learned to use video conference better, especially on Zoom, to do my presentations, and I think that there's a skill set that is extremely important moving forward, especially now that we know that even in Singapore, the governments do not encourage us to meet face-to-face, to do video conference if possible.
So that's fantastic. Awesome. Wonderful.
Thank you.
So what would be your advice to a newcomer to the field?
Well, I'm very fortunate because when I joined this industry, I have a good mentor that helps me as well as we grew together. So if I always feel without this good mentor in my life, the journey that I go through probably will not be this smooth. So if you ask me, for all new advisors joining the industry, please find a good mentor. Not only a good mentor. When I mean good, this mentor good has to be tested and proven. That means he got to be someone with tested and proven results, and he's willing to truthfully and wholeheartedly impart all this knowledge to you to help you become exactly like him to succeed in the industry. That's number one. And number two, if you ask me, for new advisors, please be prepared to work extremely hard, because you got to learn how to face lots of rejection from your prospects and your clients. But don't worry, as I say, as long as you are willing to learn and to take all these setbacks as part of the journey, you will grow and excel eventually with the mentorship, with a good mentorship, and then be persistent,
Well, that's really wonderful advice there. And is there a specific niche that you serve?
Yes, I have. So if you ask me, I would say that 90%, maybe 80 to 90% of the clients which I serve are 40 years and above. Now, why is that so? Many people has been asking me. The reason is because this group of clients, if you ask me, are extremely vulnerable in a way that A, they have previously been exposed to some form of insurance by the time they turn 40. But here is the issue. Many of them, because of their commitments, because of their family and work, they have not actually reviewed their portfolio. So many times when I do see this group of people, I had actually realized that whatever that they got in the past ain't relevant to them anymore. And then secondly, if you ask me, what I can do for this group of people is because I can do this thing called a full financial plan for them. So this full financial plan is what a doctor would do, something called a full body checkup report. So through this full financial plan that I do for all my clients, I'm able to accurately diagnose what are the problems with their financial health. And then from there, I will recommend them some solutions that will help them to make sure that they are adequately covered. And other than that, it will also make sure that moving forward, they are in a good position planning for their retirement. That's actually a group of people that I serve. And then the second unique niche that I would say is that in recent years, the client base that I have been serving are also getting more international. So time to time, I have inquiries coming in from Northern Asia, Indonesia, Malaysia. So these clients would inquire questions pertaining to their retirement and wealth accumulation. And this group of customers, if you ask me, would also be the mass affluent and some of them even the high net worth who wants to settle down in Singapore, being one of the preferred choice of destination in Asia. I will, other than help them out with their financial planning, I will also assist them in their family office planning setup here in Singapore.
Wow, fantastic. That's awesome. So if someone wants your services, how they can reach out to you?
Well, just like you, Reddy, I'm in LinkedIn. So people can just add me on LinkedIn and PM me. That's one way. Other ways, of course, they can look for me on my Facebook page. My Facebook page is actually known as Your Retirement Specialist. And of course, for my Northern Asia clients, they can look for me on WeChat. I can share my WeChat barcode later for them to look for me as well.
Wow, that's fantastic. Good. That's very good. Awesome.
Yes.
So, Jeremy, it was really wonderful talking to you and having this conversation with you, learning about your journey, not only reaching MDRT but COT as well, and impacting a lot of lives there along the way and making a difference. And I wish you all the very best for your future, to not only grow yourself even more and achieve more laurels for yourself, and more importantly, to reach out to more people and make a difference, and also to build a awesome world-class team, of financial advisors, so that you can reach many more people internationally and make a huge difference in their lives. I wish you all the very best.
Thank you very much, Reddy.
Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you, Reddy.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.